Okay, in this segment we're going to show you just how easy it is to change the air cleaner in your vehicle. Now you're probably saying, well, why do I need to bother? The guy at the lube shop does it. Well, yeah, he can do it, but why pay $30 or $40 or $50 for something you can do in 2 minutes for about $5 or $10? Now we're going to take a look at a bunch of different vehicles to show you just how easy it is. You can do this with something as simple as a screwdriver. Most cases in the newer vehicles, you don't even need that. So let's have a look at some vehicles now and we'll see just how easy it is. Okay, so we're outside here. Let's have a look at some vehicles. Okay, there's a bunch of random vehicles over there. See a few that we can do. Let's see how quickly we can accomplish changing the air filters in them. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to start off here with the Chevy Astro. Take a look here. We've got the Chevy logo, so we know what we got. Chances are you know what kind of vehicle you're driving to. So let's have a look at it. We'll just see how easy this is. Okay, so now you can't see an air cleaner right off the bat, but they're not too hard to find. This little box here, this has got your air cleaner in it. You can usually see a little snorkel or a little rubber tube that goes back here to the engine. We're not even going to have to worry about any of that, any of these hoses. All we're concerned about is this place here. Now, you'll see a clip here and you'll see a clip there. Sometimes these clips have to be done with a screwdriver. Get in there and pop them up, or in many cases like this vehicle, all you have to do is use your fingers. So we're going to take these two, open them up, lift this back a bit. There's your air cleaner. Now, all we have to do is just lift in here, pull out the old air cleaner, and let's have a look at it. Well, it looks a little bit dirty here. So we're going to replace this. Now, how do we do that? Really simple. We're going to take this thing down to the auto parts store, go in there with your vehicle, the year, the model, and that's about all you need. And if you're looking for any additional information as what exactly do I have in this vehicle, let's take a look down here at this sticker. This sticker here is on the front part of every vehicle that there's out there. Doesn't matter whether it's a car, truck, bus, van. And we take a look down here, and this here says it's a 4.3 liter. A couple of different parts of information here. The only parts that we really need to know is that it's a 4.3 liter. You take a look on your vehicle registration in case you're not sure of what year your vehicle is and what the model is. Take that information down to the parts store. They're going to give you a box, new air cleaner, and this is how easy it is to put it back in. Open it up again. Just sits down there inside. Set this thing up, just like a suitcase. Lock it down, and you're good to go. GM product or a Chevy. Now we're going to look at a Ford. This one here is a Windstar. It's a minivan, SUV, whatever you want to call it. Very popular vehicle. And this one, just like the other one, we're going to have a look here. In this area here, this is the canister that holds the air cleaner. Now it's going to look a little bit different, as you can probably tell from just looking at this container here. Not a great deal more difficult getting it off though. This one here has a clip on it. We start off by loosening the clip. Just kind of move it out of the way here. Now we're going to be opening this up to take out our air filter, but there's one other thing that we have to do first. This by itself is not going to come too willingly, as you can see here. So we're going to go and take a screwdriver here. We're going to loosen off this clamp here. Now we can also loosen off this clamp as well, but in this particular case we shouldn't even need to do that. Now I'm just going to move here for a second and I'll show you how the rest of it comes out. Okay, so I've loosened up the clamps here. Basically what I'm going to do is pull this part off here. Now there are some different parts of the machinery underneath here that are still attached, so I've got to be careful, but still, again, this is nothing really major. So I'm just going to grab this and give it a bit of a pull, and that's going to free me up some room over here now. So I can move this slide away a little bit here, and I can find my air cleaner hiding down here. Okay, now as you can see, this one is a bit different. Again, nothing special about it though, just an air cleaner, just a different design because of the different design of the vehicle and the way they want to have it fit in. So we're going to take out the air cleaner, grab a new one, pop it in the canister here, move that out of the way a little bit. Okay, before I do the clip, I'm just going to quickly make sure I remember to tighten this clamp up again so everything fits nice and solid, nice and tight. Got that one, tighten this one up, that one's good now. And the only last thing I have to do is put this clamp back on it, put it over here, press it down, and we're we're done. All right, this one here is a 1990 Honda Accord. Now the Honda Accord, of course, is one of the most popular cars around. And again, old or new, just as easy to do. So let's have a look at this. Now, you'll have noticed from the other vehicles we looked at, they had clips on them. This one here is going to take a screwdriver. Again, nothing major, so let's have a look. This here, this is our air cleaner cover. You can see it's got that snorkel thing that we talked about earlier that goes to the engine. Don't have to worry about anything about that. All we have to do here is we've got to loosen off this screw here, and you'll know when it's loose when it starts coming loose that way. Now there's another one hiding back behind here. We've got that one. And in this particular instance, there should have been one here, but it's gone. Don't know why. One of those things with older cars. Now all we have to do here is pull this back. And something I should show you too if you're worried about the screws. They lock them in here so that you don't have to worry about losing them. Good thing for that for me. Okay, here's our old air filter. I'm going to pull it out. Have a look at it. Yeah, it looks pretty nasty. You see all the dirt in there and all the dust. Now, when you've got all this dust and dirt in there, what that does is stops the flow of air from going into your engine. Stopping the flow of air from going in means that you're running a lot more fuel compared to the air. That's called running rich. What that does is cause you to have low fuel economy. So by simply adding a new air cleaner that doesn't have that restriction, you're going to increase your fuel economy compared to what it was right now. So we're going to take this one out, grab a new one. Okay, so I've got a replacement air cleaner here. Just picked it up from the parts store. Take that one out. Obviously looks a whole lot better. And it's going to be very simple to put this in. Now something I should show you with these vehicles and the Honda is these little notches here. Now these notches help to locate it in one way only. Don't know why that needs to happen, but nonetheless that's the way it is. So all we want to do to make sure when we put it back the right way, it's only going to fit one way anyhow. Open it back up here. Now I'm going to try it this way. Let's see if it lines up. No, I didn't get lucky this time, so that means it's opposite. So I'm just going to pull it out, reverse it. That lines up, that lines up. Everything all lines up here, 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 and here, and that just makes it so it doesn't wobble around. I'm going to put the cover back on it, get our screwdriver, tighten it back down. And if you have an old Honda like this missing some of the screws, I wouldn't worry too much about it. These have a rubber seal on them anyhow. 2 screws is going to be fine. And there you go. You've saved yourself about 30 bucks.